and welcome to my channel. Today I have two iPads, and the problem with the iPads is they are not charging. So as you can see, I hope you can see it clearly. When I plug it in, it's not showing anything. So we're gonna discuss different reasons, like what can cause it. And the other one, if I show you, say to put the cable in, and I can feel, I don't feel the click when I insert the cable in. So we'll find out in a bit like what could be the problem. But before we get into that, I just want to suggest that you gotta make sure that you're using original Apple Lightning cable, and along with that, this Apple Cube for iPad, and that's recommended. And you should always use this cube for original from Apple, not the aftermarket one. And if you want, I'll leave the link in the description where you can buy it from Amazon at good price. And if you don't have that, this one, for temporarily you can use this as well, but it has to be original Apple. But the cable, you gotta make sure that you only use Apple cable, or at least if not Apple cable, then it has to be certified. Like this one is not original Apple, but it's Apple certified cable. It can be used to transfer the data as well. Now we're gonna discuss like different reasons what can cause it. Sometimes it's a software glitch, and sometimes it could be your cable. So you have to first, you gotta check this. If you have a cable, let's say I'm using this cable, you have to make sure it's working. You can see in the phone, you see the, okay, so it's working. So we know one thing, that this cable is correct, it's working, and the cube is plugged into, that's also working. Now let's get to this one first. Now I can feel that the cable is not clicking in, it's not going all the way in, and I don't feel the click, the way it should be going in. Now what I recommend is, I can see in the charging port is already messed up a bit, it's cracked too. Now I've seen on YouTube a lot of people that say don't use metal thing into the charging port to clean it. Yeah, somehow they're right to some extent. But so what you can do is you can use this toothbrush, just lightly to loosen the thing. Mostly it's a dust or lint inside the charging port. Or some people use this toothpick, you can use this hand and try to clean. You can see something coming out already. So basically this thing is blocking the charging cord to go all the way in. Now this tool, the SIM pin, people say don't use the metal thing, but I am using it. So I don't really recommend using it, but I know what I'm doing. That's why I'm using it, because you need something hard. So as you, oh, there you go. You see big chunk of lint coming out of it. So when you use this, as I said, I don't recommend, but I know I'm not touching the side pins, because metal to metal is not recommended, especially when the iPad is on. So some people use toothpick, the wooden one. That one is not a good idea, because if it breaks inside, then you have a bigger problem. Now it looks like the big chunk came out. Now if you have the compressed air, that's another good idea. Compressed air helps to blow the thing out. And now we're gonna plug in the cable and see if it's working or not. Oh, so I can see that already. You see the green light here. Let's take it out, plug it back in. There you go. So this problem is solved. So as you can see that, the problem was the dust and lint in it. Now another thing you can do with the charging port to clean it, if you have isopropyl 99%, So dip the toothbrush into the alcohol and dip it into alcohol and just wiggle it around and make sure this charging port is facing downward, so the alcohol doesn't go into it. It just drips down instead of going out. And after you use the alcohol, make sure you blow it with the compressed air, and you should be good to go. So this problem is solved. We saw it, there was a little bit lint stuck. That's why now I can hear the, you know, the click when I insert the pin. I can hear the click is going all the way in. All right, now let's get to the other baby. So this guy is an iPad Air, I believe. Now I can hear the click. That means the thing is going in all the way. So that means, where's the other cable, black one? Which one was working? Yeah, I can hear the, sorry, I can hear the click. The cable is fine. It's going in all the way in. And still, if you want, you know, what you can do is use the brush, okay, and use the compressed air to clean it. And you don't need to use the metal thingy because it's, I mean, I don't think there's lint in it or anything dust stuck in it, because when you hear the click, when you plug it in, you hear the click, right? That means the port is clean. Now, this could be software glitch. What you can do is you can connect it to a computer and see if the iTunes or 3U tool detects it. And if it does not, so all you have to do is try to hard reset it. Reset it to hard reset. If it's the iPad with the home button, so you press the home button and the power button and keep holding it until you see Apple logo, and make sure it's plugged in, you know. And before you try that, you know, it's better to leave it plugged in on charging for a couple hours, so you know the battery is charged a little bit. So you press and hold the power button and the home button and hold them until you see Apple logo. And once you see Apple logo, you let go of both of them. And looks like it was in a software glitch. And let's see if it boots up or not. There you go. It booted up. So as you can see, the iPad is working. And oh yeah, I heard the click now. Yeah, the charging thing. So it's charging and it's working, which is good. So these are the two things I had to discuss today. And if you like the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe so you can get the upcoming videos in future. And thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.